This is an interesting one from Jermaine, because I was going to talk about this anyway. Would you take Martin Odegaard at Manchester United? Now, I don't even know where this story came from. I've had a busy day today. So I did the morning show and then I was in a couple of meetings. And I know somebody asked me about this Odegaard story at the end of the morning show. And I know Beth spoke about it at 2:00. But I don't know the source of the story at all. And I would presume it's complete and utter, like as Chief YouTube says, dog water. However, let's play the game. If Bruno left Manchester United, I would take Odegaard. I like Odegaard. I think it's fashionable with Odegaard to praise him when he's doing well and call him dog shit when he's not. Well, hello, I've heard that before. Just the same as Bruno Fernandes. When Bruno Fernandes is doing well, he should be player of the year. When Bruno Fernandes is doing bad, he's a waste of space, let's get rid of him. So I like Odegaard. Very different number 10 to Bruno. I think he's more magnetic. I think he's more possession-based. I think he's better against the low block. I think Bruno is more explosive, more of a risk taker, better in the transition, quicker. I think Odegaard can be frustrating in relation to how pragmatic Arsenal have been this season. Probe. Whereas Bruno will go killer pass, killer pass, killer pass. But they're good in different situations. And if Bruno Fernandes left Manchester United, I wouldn't mind Odegaard as a balance to Cunha, because Cunha's a little bit more explosive as well. But we're not going to do the deal. But I'm not opposed to Odegaard coming to Manchester United if by some miraculous reason it actually happened. I think he picks up a lot of injuries. I do think he picks up a lot of injuries. And hopefully Bruno Fernandes won't be going. And I don't think there's any chance that it would happen anyway. But I do like Odegaard. I've always said that. And I just think, yet again, football fandom is quite flip-flop about certain players. It's like Saka. It's fashionable to dislike Saka at the moment. He's one of the best wingers in the world, but it's fashionable to call him a flop. And I just don't subscribe to that. I really don't. I think there is a credibility in a longevity opinion, and I think people are too rash. Look at Dorgu. People were writing Dorgu off, and some of us were sat there going, you're doing it too soon. He's only 20. He needs time. There's a good player there. Let's not write him off yet. No, he's dog shit. Mark, you're wrong about Dorgu. He's absolute dog shit. No, I really do think there's a player there. You're wrong. He's fucking shit. We never should have bought him. Actually, can I change my mind? Can I change my mind now? No, you can't. You can't. You're not. No, you can. You can. But I think people are just too flip-flop on certain players. Bruno is one of our players that people do it with. People are doing it with Ahmad now. I think there's a longer form view that people need to take with players, especially our players. But look, we're not going to sign Odegaard, are we? We're not going to do it. Spot on Bruno and Odegaard similarity, says JB. I just think sometimes as a number 10, even Kevin De Bruyne had it at times. You can go through patches where things aren't working out.